Bangkok is an interesting city, extremely tourist-friendly and a convenient hub for travelling throughout Southeast Asia. It's reasonably modern while at the same time influenced somewhat by Thailand's unique culture, a culture which incidentally demands that visitors are treated respectfully. Although Thais have a natural tendency to be reserved, they're generally both honest and friendly. And thanks to its climate, Bangkok attracts visitors throughout the year. The Grand Palace, considered unique among major world tourist sites, is very popular. As it incorporates Wat Phra Kaew, Thailand's most important temple, visitors are expected to dress modestly. When necessary, extra clothing is provided. Etiquette further demands that hats and shoes are removed before entering the Wat itself to see the revered Emerald Buddha, surprisingly small and dressed according to the season. The first part of the palace complex dates from 1782, while the second part is influenced somewhat by 19th century European architecture. Wat Po, situated behind the Grand Palace, is also very popular with tourists. Famous for its large reclining Buddha and massage school, it's the final resting place of Thailand's very first king. Across the river is the impressive Wat Arun, Temple of the Dawn of Thailand, decorated with broken pieces of pottery used as ballast by cargo ships from China. River views await those with the energy necessary to climb the main stupa. A head for heights is also an advantage. Another attraction giving an impressive 360-degree view over Bangkok and emphasising the flatness of the land is the Golden Mountain. While nearby, the iconic giant swing is situated outside Wat Su Tat, arguably one of the best temples in Bangkok. Wat Indra Wahan, the Temple of the Tall Buddha, which is situated about a kilometre from the Khao San Road, also attracts many tourists. It's said that freeing the birds here will bring you good luck. A ticket to the Grand Palace incorporates entry to both the neoclassically styled Ananda Samakam throne hall and the Vimnamek mansion, the world's largest teakwood structure, which gives an insight into how Thailand's influential King Chulalongkorn lived at the beginning of the 20th century. The reasonably priced zoological gardens are situated close by and offer a pleasant interlude away from the bustle of the city. For the more cultured, visiting the National Gallery and National Museum will be of interest, while the Royal Barge Museum gives an opportunity to appreciate at close quarters a few of the beautiful craft rarely seen on the river. Former silk magnate Jim Thompson's house is close to many of the main shopping malls and worth a visit. Jim unfortunately went missing in 1967 while in Malaysia. It's speculated he was eaten by a tiger, but nobody really knows. For those who like shopping, Bangkok offers an opportunity to indulge. There are many well-appointed malls, especially in the vicinity of Siam Square, an area with extensive elevated walkways and well served by the SkyTrain. It's where many visitors spend their first day while acclimatising. Chatuchak, which operates at weekends, is one of the many markets in Bangkok and claims to be one of the biggest in the world, receiving more than 200,000 visitors daily. It's easily reached by public transport. Go with an open mind and enjoy the experience. And for even more bargains, visit Sampang Lane in Chinatown. It's narrow, it's crowded, it's hot, it's very reasonably priced. And while in Chinatown, there are some temples worth visiting, and of course, many Chinese restaurants. For those interested in cuisine, Thai cooking classes are popular, catering for both individuals and groups. For those interested in relaxation, the chance to visit one of the many massage establishments throughout the city should not be overlooked. The Khao San Road area, crammed with bars, restaurants and street vendors, has been popular with backpackers for many years. Although having crept slightly upmarket recently, it's retained its atmosphere. A visit, especially during the evening, is considered by most to be an enjoyable experience. There is, of course, a wide range of evening entertainment in Bangkok. Shows and dinner cruises on the Chao Phraya River are popular with many tourists, as is Thai boxing. Local tourist agencies and representatives are usually the best source of information and can help with booking. They're also able to help with the many excursions on offer, such as a visit to Ayutthaya, Thailand's capital until sacked by the Burmese, and which boasts some impressive ruins, which optionally can be seen from the comfort of a horse-drawn carriage, while elephant rides give a different perspective. Another popular excursion is to the bridge over the River Kwai at Kanchanaburi. Trains still use the bridge, so walking over it should be done with care. The well-maintained cemetery is somewhat sombre, while the Jeet Museum and Thailand-Burma Railway Centre give an insight into the conditions experienced during the construction of the railway. There are several floating markets around Bangkok, some more touristy than others. This one at Ampua operates at weekends and is particularly popular with Thais. Lopburi is another former capital. It boasts a number of monuments, but most people visit to see the monkeys which inhabit the town. Independent travellers will find getting around Bangkok relatively easy. The SkyTrain and metro systems offer a clean, comfortable, air-conditioned environment in which to travel, and are often the best option at peak times when road transport slows considerably. Tuk-tuks, used frequently by the locals, offer a novel way to get around. Always ensure the price and destination are agreed and understood before boarding. A surprisingly cost-effective alternative to the tuk-tuk is the taxi, and there are many of them. They're clean, air-conditioned, and give a less restricted view. It's a legal requirement that the meter is switched on, and passengers are expected to pay any road tolls. Motorcycle taxis are often used to travel shorter distances, though not all travel insurance policies cover this convenient option. Buses are the cheapest form of transport, but slightly challenging for tourists given the staff, with very few exceptions, speak only local languages, and signs displayed are usually in Thai. Finally, a useful form of transport not to be overlooked are the river taxis. They connect with the SkyTrain at Sapan Taksin and take passengers close to most major tourist sites. Accommodation in the city is plentiful and wide-ranging. Several hotels, including the Peninsula and Mandarin Oriental, rank among the very best in the world, while those wishing for something a little less luxurious are extremely well catered for. Visitors to Bangkok may wish to view the other videos on this YouTube channel, as they contain helpful information.